another one of these good old reviews. I got something that looked pretty interesting. Went over to Seaside Wine and Beer House over in Seaside, Oregon. Check them out. They have real good picks there. Good variety of single beers as well as 6-packs. This, they have wine. If you're into wine, I'll drink a glass of wine every once in a while. It's okay. Nobody heard me say that. No, I'm just kidding. Wine's alright sometimes. But no, this one's called 5440 Brewing Company. It's called Half-Cocked India. It's a Half-Cocked India Pale Ale. It's 6.5%, 65 IBUs. They are, where are they from, man? I'll figure it out. Oh, Washougal, Washington. Washougal, I'm not exactly sure where that is. Maybe north central or northwestern Washington, not sure. I'm really not sure. But 5440 Brewing Company, if all I know, they're like over where I live. They do have one in Long Beach that I've been wanting to try out or go check out. But it says crafted in the Pacific Northwest. It has water, yeast, premium 2-row and Munich malts, Mandarina, Bavaria, Galaxy, and Citra hops. So, sounds good to me. Mandarina Bavaria must be a type of hop. Maybe not? No, I don't know what that is. Now I gotta look that up. Mandarin oranges. I don't know what it is. Mandarina Bavaria. Bavarian? Like Bavarian? I don't know. I don't understand what that is. Anyway, a citrus-forward West Coast-style IPA brewed with Mandarina Bavaria, Citra, and Galaxy hops. It's definitely got to be a name for a hop that I've never heard of in my life. The bold aromatics of this light-bodied IPA leads to a juicy hop flavor without being overly bitter. Cool. Let's open it. It was pretty reasonable price. Not bad, actually. Check out Seaside Brewing. They're really good. Those guys are nice. Alright, so light bodied, like they said. Has a good amount of carbonation in there. It's somewhat hazy. Kind of like, it looks like lemon meringue. The top of the head is white. It's probably a light to medium head retention. Seems to dwindle away fairly quick, but I didn't pour very aggressively either. I just kind of did it nice and easy. So maybe, let's see. Maybe it'll punch up again. I'll punch it up with some stirring too. Yeah, it's got a finger head there, right there, you know. Let's see if it goes. Yeah. See, that's got about a 1.5 to maybe even a 2-inch almost. 1 to 2 inch head, and it's staying there pretty nice. So medium head retention, let's say. Hazy. Ooh. Dang, that's a different smell. That's a real different smell to me. This is one of the more different smelling IPAs I've ever smelled. Definitely a malty coming out of there, malty burst. Kind of a yeasty. I want to say that's why there's haze. It's probably good. It's pretty clear though. Like there's no residue or anything, hardly. But it's hazy. They probably introduced a little bit of, I don't know, just a different kind of yeast, I guess. It does smell like it was bottle conditioned, possibly. It's got kind of a sweet note to it, like a sweet fruity note. Enough smelling. Hey man, I'm respecting all beers I try. This is just strange. I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was strange. It's very dry and bitter on the back of the palate. At first, it's got kind of a sweet, punchy floral. And then with a tart, sweet, almost floral sweet, not floral, fruity, sweet, and dry. And it dries off. The finish dries off real quick. Kind of, I believe that's how the Brewing IPA was. The finish is very quick. So you don't really have time to taste it like you want to. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, just people prefer certain things. Excuse me, I got an itch. Oh, got it. But this comes on strong and then within seconds just goes out, no more. But leaves a bitter residue and kind of a watery feel up in the top of the rim of the mouth. Like you have liquid up there. Like it's still like water, like distilled water flavor. It's tart. Dry. That's just it. It's just the dry finish. If it wasn't so dry, you would totally be able to taste that tart sweetness, that fruity tart sweet. That might be the Mandarin of Bavaria. That might be what that is that I'm tasting. It is pretty good, though. It's not terrible at all. It's just it would take. Your palate would have to get used to it. I just had a 6.9 IPA. I had the Joe by 10 Barrel. And that's very citrusy, bitter, citrus, sweet, malty, kind of northwesty. This is northwesty. It's lighter, it's crispier. It's also a 6.5%. It's 3% less than what I was drinking, so I'm kind of, but this has got a drier finish to it. So it's more the Joe I was having is very. You can just taste everything in it, and it stays on your mouth. But this is good. It tastes like a tart, almost like one of those waters that has a slight amount of like mandarin orange or it's kind of orangey or citrusy, fruity kind ofness coming out of this. But it's like those waters that has the sparkly the carbonation in it, the carbonated waters with flavor. It kind of tastes like that, but actually it's a little. This is more flavorful than one of those. Those are actually very bland. This is not bland at all, but the dryness makes it like that water, that I'm talking about. After it takes away the flavor immediately, it's like almost like it's that clear, pure water with carbonation kind of feel. It's just weird. I don't know. It's strange. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I would have another, but it's just different. So check it out. Tell me if you like it. It might only be available in our area. So anyone that's in the Pacific Northwest, if it's in your store, check it out. It's not bad. I'm not. I would probably give. Being that I thought it was going to be a Northwest IPA, which it is. It is. I mean, it's one. It's just made differently. It's got different things in it probably that made it that off-centered it from what I would normally traditionally think of a Pacific Northwest IPA, which would be more sweeter, maltier, more flavors, more this that not as dry. But then there's certain IPAs that you make that are just drier than others. That's just the way it is, That's a certain style of that IPA. A certain kind of that IPA, of that style of IPA. That style called IPA. That IPA style. God. No. But anyway, this is good. Check it out. Let me know what you think. If there's any beers you want me to try, I will definitely look them up and see if I can either get them in the mail or go find them in a store. And I'll try them. I'll review them and I'll let you know what I think. All right, guys. Thanks for your support. Thank you for everything. Please comment and subscribe. Hit the bell and subscribe. Subscribe and hit the bell. You gotta hit subscribe first to hit the bell. But yeah, do that and you'll be able to be notified of all the shows that I have. I have a lot of them. I do a lot of them. I love beer. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.